This is Couples Court with the Cutlers.
This is the case of Robinson versus Holmes. You all are living together, and I know, Miss Robinson, that you are dating a man that is almost twice your age, and your court paper said, I wanted to go with an older man because I thought he'd be more mature and wouldn't cheat, but you think you might be all wrong. Tell me why you had brought this case.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here today because I thought I found an honest older man, and he's not. There's
just like that. He ain't.
Yeah, so he has been emotionally cheating on me the entire relationship. So I'm here today because I believe that he is also physically cheating on me as well.
Would you explain to Mr. Cutler, so I don't have to, what emotional cheating is?
Yeah, emotional cheating is basically flirting with women on social media, text messages with women, inappropriate text messages, photos, phone conversations, basically all through, messages on the phone, things like that.
So, Mr. Holmes?
Yes, sir.
She says you're using social media to emotionally cheat, and now you've crossed the line. You've now gone to physical cheating. What do you have to say about those accusations?
Your Honor, I came here today to prove to her that I'm not cheating. I'm home with her every day, every night, all day. I bring my checks to her. I've never done this, Your Honor, ever. I work, I go to school, I got a business. I'm a full-time dad.
Well, now he said something interesting, love. Did you hear him? He said...
Yeah, he said something about bringing his check home to his woman, and that's the part I kind of got stuck on, so I don't know if
He messing it up for everybody, isn't he?
Yeah.
Because now I got some lessons. Okay.
Because I heard that
Note
part.
to file. Mr. Cutler's check should be...
Yeah,
Note to file. I didn't know
quite honestly,
you...
I'm not sure if I heard anything after he said that. Right. So, Ms. Robinson, what were the warning signs you saw? What kind of made your mind start thinking?
Well, actually, I can actually show you. Can I cross to the monitor to show you the warning sign?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
All right, so the first warning sign here is,
Who is that?
That's him. He posts his body. Yeah, he posts his body on social media. This is supposed to be mine. This is mine. So it's like, why does everybody need to see that? I don't understand. He's just, it's like he's seeking attention.
Hold up. Don't be mad at me. Is that you for real?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that him for real?
That's him.
Congratulations to everybody. Oh.
Why'd you tell her not to be mad at you? What about me being mad at you for asking that question?
You have a point, Mr. Cutler. Mr. Cutler, don't be mad at me. Is that you? Wow. You've been working out, brother.
Well, see, I use that platform because I do a little bit of physical training. And so I said, well, this is inspiration for you,
Yes. I agree. I am inspired.
Thank you.
Well, Ms. Robinson, you can't really tell it under the robe, but I don't look like that. But if I did, I might be very inclined to put it on social media. I mean, if I worked that hard and got those results, I would put it out there. What?
But you think, what? Mr. You got a cute thing working under this robe. You all right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I do. I think it's cute. I think
You think
it's all
cute?
cute.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
But, I mean, couldn't that be the reason why he's putting it out there? Because he's worked hard, he's showing off the results. You think it's something different, though?
Well, there's another warning sign here as well.
Okay.
So, this is what we call a thirst trap post.
It's a thirst trap. He's trying.
Thirst trap.
The women who are thirsty.
He's trying to trap him.
Exactly.
But it's in
the title.
But you see what it say? Confident women drop a pic. Confident women. That's to help women feel confident. Nowadays, it's a drought on real men. Like me and you, Mr. Cutler. You know what I'm saying?
Look at him.
Okay.
Because these women are really bad. They're really going through it. So if you got a man that's like helping you embrace your beauty, helping you embrace a woman, that's all I'm doing.
Why do you have to be the one to do that? You're in a relationship. You shouldn't be calling other women sexy.
I understand.
So, but I have another.
That's not the last one.
That's not the last one.
All right, let me see what else we got.
So
if we can meet a beat.
So this is one of his, posts here. All the good females gone. We out here picking through the clearance rack. You're not picking through the clearance rack. You picked me.
Is it possible that he's saying that once he got you, all the good women are gone, all the good females are gone?
No, because he should have put that. Or he could have put, I'm not picking through the clearance rack,
Okay, if you come back to your podium. Mr. Holmes, I like your positive nature. It makes me giggle, that one in particular. But I can also understand why it would make her feel some kind of way.
Ms. Robinson, do you have any other reason to believe that he's cheating?
There was an incident where, he came home from being with family members, and, we're just sitting there talking, discussing, where he was at and what, the things they did. And I looked at him and I noticed that he had glitter on his neck. Yeah, so, and I actually have, I took a picture because he was about to wipe it off. So I'm like, wait, let me take a picture. So I actually have that. Can I?
You took a picture of the glitter on his neck. Rob, would you get that piece of evidence, please?
Mr. Holmes, we got photographic evidence. Why was there glitter on your neck?
Well, an older person in my family, she gave me a kiss. She's a Jezebel.
A Jezebel.
Yeah, she jazzy. She still wore the lipstick with the gloss and everything. So she gave me a kiss. So I just, I'm wiping it. And it's glitter. Glitter's gonna be everywhere.
But she's kissing you on the neck?
No, she kissed me on my face.
So how did it jump from over your
because
cheek?
I'm like, it's still.
But it would have been caught in your beard before.
But glitter travels though, Glitter travels.
The only way glitter would have traveled over your beard is if it had an airplane to get down to your neck, because it would have got stuck in your beard.
Well, glitter does travel.
Yeah, glitter do really travel though.
How you know glitter travel?
Because sometimes I've seen glitter on you, and I know you haven't been anywhere you're not supposed to be, so you must have got it from somewhere.
Right.
So it does travel, it transfers. It does that. That's what glitter does.
I'm crafty. I play with glitter in my craft room. So that's
my point exactly. Glitter travels.
Yeah, but glitter don't travel over a beard. Somebody was up here and he wiped it through his beard down to his neck. That's what he's.
Well, basically, like,
That's what you
see
did.
how I'm doing, like, it ain't like it's trying to go through my beard, but it's like, boom, boom.
Okay. And so he told you where this glitter came from, and you probably had that look on your face right now that you got now, like,
Yeah,
I don't believe this.
I was upset. I mean, and that's not the only, reason why I believe that he is physically cheating, though.
All right, so why else do you think he's cheating?
Well, we had an argument about, his social media, what he posted. So, he decided to go ahead and go, just cool off a little bit and go with the family member to, go have drinks and cool down a little bit. He came home the next day and his phone went off. So when his phone went off, I got curious, of course. And when I read the message, it was from a woman, and she asked him, did he finish in her? So, and I have those text messages as well. So
okay.
I actually contacted this woman.
You have the messages right there?
I have the messages.
Ron,
Yes.
would you get those, please?
These are the text messages between you and this other woman.
Yes.
All right. So you said, when did you and Marvin blank? This is his girlfriend.
And she responds, we didn't.
Why did you ask if he blanked in you?
The other woman says, I'm just being 100 with you. I just told you. He attempted, but nothing happened.
I'm just confused at why you asked if he blanked in you, but y'all didn't do nothing.
And that's your concern. It's like, why would you even ask that question if you didn't do anything?
Exactly. So.
All right.
Mr. Holmes, who was this woman that was writing you, asking you, did you...
Her.
Well, my family member, he was driving, right? We're drunk. I end up at a place. I don't know what's going on. And I need to get home. That's all I knew. I needed to get home. And I got home to Mrs. Robinson.
The next day.
Okay,
wait.
You jumped over a whole lot of stuff in
We
there.
started here and we ended up over there.
Yeah.
And nobody talked about anything that happened in between.
That's the classic yada yada. I was with my family member, we were at a bar, I got drunk, yada yada yada, I was home.
And here's the thing that strikes me about the message. He attempted, but nothing happened. What did he attempt?
Exactly.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Not to take nothing from the other person.
Yeah.
But she's built like a well-dressed #2 cigarette. What I want with her when I gotta come home to this?
Well,
This is who I chose. I was in the wrong place at the wrong time, and actually, we were going through something.
Well,
So-
here's the thing. I don't disagree with anything that you said at the beginning where you said, why would you? Because that's exactly what she's asking. Why would you? And then why would she say this to you? That is the question.
She was delusional and we didn't have sex.
That's your bottom line. You did not have sex with this woman.
Right.
And you did not have sex with anybody who put glitter on your neck.
No.
Okay. Well,
I'm tired of having to go through his phone. Like, I do army crawls when he sleep to his phone. I go around the bed, I do army crawls. Like, I'm tired of doing that. Like, and then he keeps his phone on silent. He's missing phone calls because his phone is on silent. I'm tired of it.
Well, because we have all these questions about him and his phone and social media and what he's put out there, we didn't do army crawls, but this court did a full and a complete investigation. At this time, the court will call forensic digital consultant Patrick Seward to determine, is he cheating? Mr. Seward in. What did you do to investigate this case?
I conducted a full forensic examination on Mr. Holmes' phone, and that included recovering of pictures, videos, text messages, including those that may have been deleted at some point in time.
Did you find anything that makes you believe that Mr. Holmes is cheating?
I recovered a very interesting text message conversation between Mr. Holmes and another female.
Hey.
All right.
Good morning.
Mr. Holmes responds, same to you. Good morning, baby. I'm blanking you for lunch. Mr. Holmes, who are you blanking for lunch?
I don't know about that. That might be too old.
You thinking that's an old message?
Yeah, because I still got Google. And sometimes my Google messages pop back up, even on my new phone. So I don't know what that's about.
Mr. Stewart, did you find anything else?
I did. I also recovered this picture of Mr. Holmes, which he sent to one woman 10 days ago and another woman 5 days ago.
Oh.
All right. This is a full frontal picture, and when I say full frontal picture of a man. So who did you send this picture to?
Sometimes I'm a flirt.
Yes,
I'm not
you
gonna lie.
are. If you sending this, you've definitely put it out there.
Sometimes I'm a flirt. And, you know, I do admit to that, and I apologize to Miss Robinson, because I really do love her. You know, and sometimes we go through stuff.
Wait,
and
I really want to know who, like, why are you sending pictures like that?
when you're constantly getting accused of stuff.
Nope. Don't want to hear it.
You don't want to hear anything?
Nope.
Okay. All right.
So to further investigate this case, we ordered Mr. Holmes to take a lie detector test. At this time, we will call certified polygraph examiner Tommy Platt to determine if he's cheating. How are you, Mr. Platt?
Good, Your Honor.
Glad that you're here. You conducted a lie detector test for Mr. Holmes, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
You asked Mr. Holmes, was the glitter Miss Robinson saw on your neck from a woman you had sexual intercourse with? What was his response?
He stated no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being truthful.
You asked Mr. Holmes, since being in a relationship with Miss Robinson, have you had physical sexual contact with the girl who sent you the sexual text message? What was his response?
He stated yes, he admitted to it. Mr. Holmes stated that he had too many drinks that night and that they did everything but have sexual intercourse.
Wow.
Ms. Robinson, is this news to you?
He didn't share that with me. He said they didn't do anything at all. You told me you didn't do anything at all. You were drunk, but you know you didn't do anything at all. So.
And so you thought when he said he didn't do anything, mean he didn't do anything. You didn't interpret that to mean everything but.
Exactly.
Well, I didn't have intercourse.
Well, he did answer the question truthfully. The question asked about sexual contact. So, let's go to the third question. You asked Mr. Holmes, since being in a relationship with Miss Robinson, have you had sexual intercourse with anyone other than Miss Robinson? What was his response to that question?
He stated no, Your Honor.
What did the lie detector determine?
The lie detector determined that he was being deceptive.
Wow. Wow. Oh, wow.
So, Mr. Holmes, now's your time to come clean. Who is it that you've had sexual intercourse with since you've been in a relationship with Ms. Robinson?
I don't think I haven't.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that.
I have trust issues, Your Honor.
Well, yes, you have trust issues, and now she's got trust issues. Everybody in here, but me and Mr. Cutler got trust issues.
Yeah. And, you know, to me, Mr. Holmes, it just doesn't sound like you're fully committed to this relationship.
I am, but it's like,
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I mean, you mentioned that you used to be a player and you like it and you like being out there, you're flirtatious. Maybe that's just who you are. Maybe you're not ready for this relationship.
Miss Robinson, look, you know that thing he had up there about the clearance rack, and he said about women, it's the same for women. They looking for a good man. So.
And he's out there for you.
He is.
As we say in this courtroom, don't cheat yourself out of a chance for a happy and a healthy relationship. Court is adjourned.